I'm a free-to-play casual gamer, always on the lookout for fair and decent F2P games to add to my repertoire. I found a game called Assassin's Creed Rebellion. It's a free-to-play, turn-based strategy action game on Android and iOS. The name of the game may sound familiar to you, and that's because the game is an extension of a popular action-adventure console game series called Assassin's Creed. And the story is based on a brotherhood of assassins in their quest to purge Spain of the Inquisition, which is backed by the idealistic Templars. However, this time, we have the pocket-friendly version, with cute pocket-sized heroes. The aim of the game is to build your own assassin brotherhood, manage your headquarters, and complete missions against the Templars. There is a tutorial on how to play the game when you first start, but it can be quite slow and lengthy, and it can take a few tries to figure out what you're supposed to do. So here's a deconstruction of the game and a rundown of how things work. There are currently 56 heroes that you can collect, and as you collect the heroes, you can take them on missions and complete various tasks, which allow you to accrue resources, and with these resources, you can obtain and upgrade many things. There are 4 main things you can upgrade: the level of your brotherhood, your hero's rank level and power, gears for your heroes, and specialized rooms for your headquarters. You can easily level up your brotherhood by just playing the game, playing the missions, crafting gears, and leveling up your heroes. Everything you do will essentially increase the level of your brotherhood. To recruit your heroes and upgrade their rank, or their stars, you need to collect their corresponding DNA fragments. To upgrade your hero's level, you need to train them using the Codex. Your hero's power will automatically increase with increasing rank and level, but you can further increase their power by equipping your heroes with gears such as weapon, armor, and an accessory of choice. And the gears can also be upgraded to higher stars. Upgrading all these components of the hero allows you to play the higher level missions, and in these missions, you can collect resources required for the various upgrades. Your headquarters is essential for many things, and it can also be upgraded. You will be able to generate such things as intel, coins, healing potions, gears, codex, and collect building resources, all at your headquarters. There are also training rooms to upgrade the level of your heroes. There is a special ceremony room to promote your hero and upgrade their stars, amongst other things. Also, some heroes have special skills to boost productivity in the different rooms at headquarters, so make sure you assign the right heroes to the different rooms to get the most out of them. So let's talk about some of the resources in the game. There are DNA fragments. You need to collect these to recruit heroes and level them up to higher ranks. You can collect these in the legacy missions. Codex. You need these to train your heroes and level them up. They come in different forms and you can collect these in the standard missions. Gear materials. You need these to craft various weapons, armors, accessories for your heroes. There are many different gear resources and each gear requires different materials for crafting. You can collect gear materials from loot missions. You need to collect building materials, wood and stone, to build special rooms and upgrade these at your headquarters. Every mission rewards you with building resources, and you can gather them at your headquarters also. With the healing potions, you can heal your heroes right away so you can send them on more missions. You can either craft these at your headquarters, or they can sometimes be found when you lockpick chests in certain missions. Intel is very important, because you need these to play the missions, and you can generate intel at headquarters. You need coins to basically upgrade and fabricate everything. You are rewarded coins in every mission, and you can also generate coins at your headquarters. Helix credits are a special type of currency in the game. You can use these to speed up waiting times and buy just about anything, from DNA fragments to various resources. You receive free data cubes every 4 hours, and they can contain Helix credits, DNA fragments, and various resources. The DNA cubes contain bigger DNA fragments of various heroes, You can collect 15 cube parts to receive a free DNA cube, or you can buy them with Helix credits. There is also a store where you can trade in your Helix credits for any of the resources you may need. They have different daily selections for certain things, so you can check those every day. There are overall achievements, daily missions, and weekly events available. If you choose to complete them, you can obtain a lot of great rewards, including rare DNA fragments for epic and legendary heroes. Now let's talk about the missions. So there are 4 types of missions in the game: Story, Standard, Loot, and Legacy missions. Story missions are the main missions that help the story propagate, and it unlocks the different regions of the map in the game. And as mentioned previously, Standard missions reward you with codex, Loot missions reward you with various resources to help you craft your gear, and Legacy missions reward you with different DNA fragments of the heroes. For every mission, there is a team setup recommendation, a team composed of heroes with particular skills. Each hero has special skills, and they can generally be classified into 3 roles: Shadow Assassin, Enforcer, and Specialist. And these roles can be further specified according to the personal skills that they have. Before attempting the mission, consider the team recommendations and the type of heroes you have. You can take up to 3 heroes on a mission, so try to select heroes with roles that correspond to the recommendations. During the mission, there is no time limit, so take your time proceeding through each room. Before proceeding, you can survey the entire complex and rooms, even though you may not be able to see into every room. You can click on each of the 3 heroes to see their expected success or failure rate for the rooms that they can enter. They are assigned a chance percentage, which tell you how likely they are to succeed in each room or area. And from this information, you can strategize your battle plan for the mission. Also, be aware that a hero can only use their special skill a limited number of times, so you might want to save some of the special skills for harder rooms with more difficult enemies. If you finish the mission with all 3 heroes alive, you will get a 3-star rating. As you collect the stars from the missions, you will be given special rewards at given intervals, so it's good to finish with all your stars. Also, when you finish a mission for the first time with all 3 stars, you will unlock the Rush option, which lets you instantly complete a mission and collect all the rewards. You may want to replay the same mission over and over again to farm certain rewards, so the Rush option comes in handy so that you don't get bored playing the same missions too many times. You can only play each mission a limited amount of times in 24 hours, so you can max out the best missions to farm for the particular rewards you want on a daily basis.
So here's an update on the game since I started making this review. The game is fairly new, so they had not completed all of the regions for the game. I finished Region 4 and reached the maximum level of 39. They added 2 new heroes for a total of 58, and I have been able to collect all of the heroes. Also, I was able to obtain the maximum rank of 5 stars for all of the farmable heroes. Certain heroes that were added to the collection via the special events. For these heroes, their DNA fragments were not farmable through the regular legacy missions. So it's been pretty slow collecting the remaining DNA fragments to upgrade them through the weekly events only. So many of them are still at rank 1 or 2. As I was completing this video, they just released a new update which finally unlocked Region 5. I think many were waiting for this region to be released. With this newly unlocked region, the cap on the maximum level is lifted. 5 new missions are added to each type of mission: Story, Standard, Loot, and Legacy. There are 5 more farmable heroes, along with 5 other heroes with lower drop probability for DNA fragments. New types of loot have been introduced, I assume so that we are able to produce 5-tier gears. I don't quite know which new rooms will be available for building at headquarters, but once you reach level 40, the Elite Training Room becomes available to build. This training room is a bit different than the normal training rooms. in that you just pay coins to upgrade certain components of the hero's skills instead of training them via the codex. I assume other rooms and upgrades will be available, especially to fill the empty spaces of the third building introduced to headquarters, as well as upgrades to the weaponsmith, armorsmith, and workshop rooms, so that you will be allowed to craft 5-tier gears. I'm not sure if this game will have a completion to it, or if the developers will just continue to add more heroes and regions and levels and so forth, which is a trend for most mobile games to have this continued source of income. But I hope this game will have an end, otherwise I think it would get fairly boring after a while. But so far, I've had fun collecting the heroes and doing the upgrades and everything. As with most free-to-play games, you can pay to play if you lack the patience and don't want to wait, or with free-to-play players, you can put in the time and the grind work to collect all your heroes and make all your upgrades. If you finish all the daily missions and the various events, I find that you can collect enough rewards and Helix credits to bite off a big chunk of the game. There are some glitches, but overall I think it's a pretty decent game, and it's a game that has virtually no ads, which is quite rare for a free-to-play game. Anyways, if you find any of this interesting, try the game and let me know if you like it. If you already play the game, share some of your tips and tricks down below. The game links can be found in the descriptions for Android and iOS devices. Alrighty, have fun!